Eamon Khan here for Seconds Out in London with, well, am I with Alan? Seconds Out, but am I with Alan or am I with the Savage?
Fuck Alan. Savage is back.
Savage is back indeed. How has it been getting back into that Savage mentality?
It's amazing, brother. It's amazing. I feel it. I feel it. I want it, and I just want to hurt somebody. I hate people. I don't like these crowds anymore. So Savage never really liked people, and so I'm gonna fight against people. That's good. I don't like them.
You've made the change with your team. You've had the time to embed with your new team. How does the Savage feel heading into Sunday night with the new team?
Savage feels reborn, rebirth. My old team didn't make the Savage. I was the Savage with my team. So now my new team really improved the Savage. They just want me to be ferocious. That's what I love about my team. They don't want me to box like my last coach, for my last fight. He destroyed me with his stupid tactics. I don't have a tactic. I never have tactic. I never watch my opponent fight. I never do none of those things. I will beat them for you.
With that said, Alan, have you watched much tape on Steve Robinson? What do you think of him as a fighter?
I watch literally 0 seconds. I do not care. I never cared about my opponent. I didn't watch my opponent for the world title fight, so I'm not going to watch Steve Robinson. So. At least he fell on his 6th fight. I fell when I was fighting for a world championship. So I think we are in total different leagues. I'm going to show that.
Do you feel the need to be explosive on Sunday, not only just to get the win, but to get that knockout win?
Statement knockout statement. No, just a win will not satisfy me at all. I need a knockout statement and I need a very, very hard knockout. I hope everything's going to be okay with him, but I don't care.
Have you had a chance to speak with Steve?
Who is that?
Have you had a chance to speak to him?
Who?
Steve.
Who is Steve?
Your opponent.
I don't even know who he is. See?
Fair enough, Alan. But yeah, look, whilst you've been out, whilst you've been getting back into that mentality, training with your team, the fans have wanted to see you back in action. It must be great to give the fans what they want, a bit of the Savage.
You want to see the Savage and his neck? I trade my neck only for you. A Savage, your mother. I'm going to use it.
You've been doing a lot of weight training?
Yes. Not a lot, but some Olympic weights.
Alan, just get your thoughts on it. No worries. Alan, just get your thoughts quickly on a couple of other things. First of all, Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou was a hellacious knockout. What did you think of it?
Amazing. Anthony Joshua saved boxing for the 2nd time. That's all I can say.
And also, Dillian Whyte's return. He beat Christian Hammer, but Christian Hammer maybe didn't want to fight. What do you think about Dillian's return?
I love Dillian Whyte. Everything he does, I put my name next to it because I love the man. And I think the good will be returned with the good. Something good is going to happen to him.
Just picking that back up with Alen Babic. Alan, we were talking about some of the news in the boxing sphere, and it's quite interesting because, first of all, Lawrence Okolie is taking on Rosansky for the Bridgeweight title. You've sparred a lot of rounds with Okolie before, and you fought Rosansky. How do you feel Lawrence will do in trying to take that title from Rosansky?
I told already to Lawrence on the sky. You're outside, okay. I told Lawrence on the sky, you gotta be prepared because everything in that ratio, Poland is gonna be against him, very hostile. So I couldn't deal with that. I didn't deal with it good. I was unprepared for the fight. I went out to my Dubai camp as a perfect shape, and inside of the 10 days they destroyed me with the food, with a bed, with everything. Destroyed me. So you gotta be careful of that. This is much more fight of outside factors. But boxingly talking, I think I should have beaten Rosansky. And Lawrence Okolie should beat Rosansky. So boxing, he's better and everything, but he should be careful.
I've got to ask you as well, Lawrence has said that he's targeting your friend Dillian Whyte too. Is that a fight you want to see?
Who?
Lawrence Okolie versus Dillian Whyte.
I never heard about that fight. Nah. If my guy Dillian is ready, if I make him ready, if he does his fight camp like he was with me, sparring, he is the most dangerous guy out there, So I can't talk about when he does his own sparring. I don't know what he does. But I know for the Rivas fight, when he lost, he was in the best shape of his life.
Do you want to see the return of they were going to do Anthony Joshua versus Dillian Whyte too? Do you want to see that fight as well for Dillian?
Everybody wants to see that. I always say Dillian is the superstar, so I want to see Dillian against everybody.
But it seems like maybe the opportunity, well, maybe the chances for Dillian to have success might be a little less than that, because beforehand it was when Joshua was on the comeback. Now he's got that confidence back. He's looking back like the Joshua of old. Is that right?
It's boxing politics, so neither me, neither you can affect that, and it's tough. It's tough for Dillian. He came back, so now we're gonna see what he does next. I really don't know, because I'm not involved in his training camps anymore. If he needs me, he knows where I am, just a phone call away, so that's it.
Alan, I think you were saying last time we spoke over Zoom that you were one of the backups for one of the Saudi fights in case anything fell out. Was that right? And are you still one of the backups maybe if any of the Saudi fights don't come through?
No, they mentioned it to me that they have me in mind. So I don't know if that is a backup or a have in mind, I don't know. But I knew that there was talk about some big fights. And I said yes to everything, like always.
But you being in the minds of the Saudis is what you want to hear, because you want to get over there at some point and fight for that crowd too.
Yeah, that's why I need this tremendous knockout statement. That's why I need this. There's no plan B for me. There never was any plan B, so I need this tremendous knockout. Not just a win, but a really, really nasty knockout.
The other fight that's been talked about as well too is Dubois versus Hrgovic. Dubois again on a confidence boost after beating Jarrell Miller off the back of his performance against Usyk. Hrgovic as well waiting in line for his opportunity to fight for the titles. How do you feel Hrgovic fares against a rising contender like Daniel Dubois?
Well, like I told you, in the boxing today, everything is outside factors. You know, Dubois is a good boxer. Hrgovic is a better amateur boxer. Dubois a better quality boxer. But he also sometimes comes unprepared, sometimes prepared. So I think the outside factors will decide the fight also.
Has the Savage softened on Hrgovic now after all the years?
Oh, fuck him. I don't care about him. Don't care about him, but you asked me a question, so I tell you the best I can, but I really don't know what does he do in his life. I don't care.
That's a couple of things for myself. Off of the back of the way Ngannou was knocked out by Anthony Joshua, people are looking at that performance and looking at how Tyson Fury fared against him. They're saying that they're struggling. They're saying that now if Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua were to fight, that Anthony Joshua would win and be a heavy favourite in that fight. Do you feel the same way?
Well, again, outside factors. For Fury was terrible outside factors, no training and stuff. For Joshua was perfect sports camp, athletes camp. So that's what decided.
And lastly for myself as well, a message to your Savage Army who are going to be baying to see you do well, baying to see you back in the ring and see more from you. What do you want to say to them?
Yes, my Savage Armada, I'm back, I'm full back. I hate people again, and I wanna hurt them. See you soon.
Alan, pleasure's all mine. Thanks for being SecondsOut.